Amazing stat this, his 10th win in the last 11 races in the Evo class, his 11th race victory of the season for WFR Honda, for Graeme Gowland, and congratulations Graeme, fantastic ride. All a bit mad today, you were saying to me just a moment ago.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy day with the schedule, you know. Obviously not having a lot of time to get ready between sessions, but yeah, we got there in the end, got a good start in the race, and got away, you know, away with the front guys, and held in there for a little while, which got me a good lap time for the for the race tomorrow. So yeah, it was a really good race. Just kind of lost a bit of time at the end, you know, just sliding around a little bit, but still, you know, I could see Michael Laverty and John Kirkham in front, and they weren't getting away in massive amounts. So yeah, really happy for the team. You know, it's a good result for Team WFR.
And turning to our top three, Hopper. Are the nerves getting to you on that race? It didn't look as smooth as you have done it up to previous races.
Yeah, I would say the nerves actually did get to me. I mean, I wasn't. No, I was hoping they wouldn't, but as far as the nerves, I mean, just riding too tight, just holding on to the handlebars far too tight, gave myself a little bit of arm pump. I was hanging on to Josh, and you know, it seemed like we were opening up a little bit of a gap. Saw on my board rudder was behind me for a little while, and then. You know, and then Hill, I saw, you know, Hill get right behind me. I saw him, you know, they put his name on the board, and then I just like started riding really, really tight, and just lost touch with Brookes and Laverty there, and then yeah, just kind of just started riding defensively, but, you know, because Tommy took down the gap, I would say, in like 2 laps. I went from 2.1 to +0, and you know, next thing I know, I was just riding mid-corner to inside into the entry of corners, and. Yeah, he ended up getting by me, but you know, the bike was working great. It was definitely working better than I was today. So yeah, I mean, you know, we have managed to extend it a little bit. I mean, if Tommy does beat me tomorrow and I finish right behind him, you know, in both races, you know, that should give me enough. But yeah, I mean, I'll be in a lot more relaxed tomorrow, and you know, just try and bring the fight to the front guys over here, because their pace was, they were on it today. I just didn't have anything for them today.
Moving then to second place, fastest lap of the race starts pole tomorrow morning. Josh Brookes for the Relentless Suzuki, and Josh, you and Michael going at it, as John Hopkins said, hammer and tongs. Did it feel like that to you?
That was a quite enjoyable race. I had a smile on my face most of the way around. My bike is really working well for me this weekend, and I've got plenty of confidence, and I was able to, I mean, the first couple of laps has been my weak point most of the season, and again today I lost ground on Michael on the first couple of laps, and once I got used to the fuel load and the tyres were definitely working, bedded in properly, and I was going for it, I was able to catch him back up. But I mean, once I got to the back of him, I mean, we're doing the same lap times, and I couldn't find a place where I was particularly strong. It felt like we were just evenly matched, and that makes it so difficult to make a pass. And you know, I was hoping that towards the end of the race it might become more difficult, and you might see, you know, people like him and me making mistakes. But I mean, that might have opened up an opportunity for me then to pass. But full credit to Michael, he rode a perfect race, didn't make a single mistake that I saw, and yeah, he took the win. So. I'm a bit disappointed to be second, but you know, happy to be here as well. So,
with his third win of the season for Swan Yamaha, Michael, terrific start from you, and really, as Josh has already said, nothing that he could bring to you. Any issues at all you had during that race?
No, not really. Got the start, and first few laps tried to get my head down, and I seen there was a bit of a gap coming up on the board, and I got up to just over a second, and I thought, if I can keep this pace now and keep that gap, but then I seen it coming down, and I knew someone was catching me. So whenever you see it going to .6 and then to .2, it's like they're coming. So I just started concentrating on being smooth, watching my lap timer, and making sure I was doing the same lap time every lap, and pretty much did within a 10th every single lap. And like Josh said, didn't make any mistakes, and yeah, rode a good race. Didn't have to ride defensive, and yeah, it was nice to pull off the win in the end. I could hear Josh at Druids, and he was getting in close there, and I knew that I was going to, you know, it could have come down to the last lap, but yeah, I think I'd done another 26 flat in the last lap, just a consistent time, and didn't leave any room for him to make a move. So yeah, we're quite evenly matched, and this circuit's tough to make a clean pass, especially whenever the times are so close. I had the same at the start of the year, followed shaky all race and couldn't pass him, so it's definitely going to make some interesting racing again tomorrow, you know, with us guys all you know, at the level we're pushing to at the moment.